Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm David Steele and here's me truck. Today we are in a Kenworth T680, a 2014 version. And I'll talk a little bit more about the truck, but let's tell you where I am first of all. Well, I'm at LA Seaport. And I've just arrived to take a load of grain or corn or something similar. I'm working for Chick-fil-A Supply here, as you can see from the livery up there, with my own trailer. This is an interesting truck because it was, I was going to say designed by AI. No, it wasn't designed by AI, but it was spec'd by AI. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a jiffy. But why am I waiting around? Why am I not getting some grain or corn or whatever loaded? Well, that's because there is no cargo right now. The docking controller said, yeah, we don't have much going on really here today. Just wait. Excuse me. Which is a little disappointing. I may have been on the road for a few hours just to get here. LA Port is a happening place. There's usually something going on, but no, it would appear that the tariffs are causing an impact. They're causing businesses and to not want to try and import to the US of A. And how strange. I mean, the president told us that he would tariff the other countries, and yet there's this bizarre phenomenon when tariffs are just a sales tax on imported goods. Now I want that to just sink in for just a moment, because I have no words to describe the nonsense, the gibberish that has been uttered about tariffs from who I would hope would be the most trusted person in the US of A, and that would be the president. Because he's explained they're the best thing ever, he knows everything there is to know about tariffs, yada 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 yada, and how they're going to make America great again. Okay. They're attacks. They're attacks on people who live. And I don't believe the baloney about, oh, it's a bit of a short-term pain, it'll all be fine. Because this is the guy who said he will end inflation. I think he might have said with a click of his finger once he's elected. He will bring the price of eggs down, he change the price of groceries, all the stuff he talked about inflation. Yet, if you're going to increase the price of goods, that's known as inflation. And how does that work? What's the plan to reduce inflation? Is it tariffing? Are we meant to, like, imagine inflation's going away? I mean, I don't know quite how that works. So, if you understand how that plan works, I'd like to know, because my past career tells me something very different, and I'm no expert, at least not anymore. And that was before the last 100 days. I could talk about visas and immigration and that sort of nonsense, but this is not really the kind of place for that venue today, where I'm not transporting visas. In fact, I'm not transporting anything because there's nothing to transport. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the spec of the truck. So, like I say, it's an AI. Is that cement mixer just circling, waiting for someone to do? I think he might be. So, I asked Google Gemini, "Hey, can you spec up a truck?" And I told it what I was doing, and I told it sort of routes. I'll be back. I wonder if that got heard. That was the phone going off. That's Magnum PI. I don't monetize my videos, but if I did, I'd probably lose it for that. Right, I was talking about spec. I was talking about coughing and choking on something. Okay, so spec. Yes, I asked AI, spec me a truck, and I told it I wanted a low roof sleeper, and I'll be hauling grain. Typically £80,000, but occasionally you might want to go up to 90, 95. That's what this trailer will let you do depending on where you're going. Told it I had a speed limit of 65 because I'm going to be doing World of Trucks trips with this particular truck. And we had a pretty comprehensive discussion, I have to say. It recommended an engine of about the 450 to 485 horsepower. We talked about gearing. We chose the right gearbox too. Wow, excuse me. So under the hood of this truck is a 2010 ISX 15. That's an engine available in the Steel Productions engine pack. 450 horsepower rated, 1650 foot-pounds of torque. It liked those numbers. It reckoned it was right sized for the weight and speeds I had in mind. Transmission is an overdrive 10-speed automated. A cement mixer is going to frustrate me. Let's just angle it around so I can't see it. Yeah, so a 10-speed automated, an overdrive. I think this is potentially a vocational transmission, but I'm waving my hand at it. It's completely fine. I was hoping to get to use it. That's got a 325 final drive, and the reason there is it reckoned I wanted to be doing about 1300 revs, give or take, at 65 in top gear, and that's about the closest ratio. I could have gone for a 336 or a 325. I'm the 325, that works for me. Do I want more gears? AI is like, nah, I don't really need it with this engine. I mean, you can, it's a small advantage, but you'll be on the flat most of all, you don't need it, save your money. Okay. It also said alloy wheels, so we have alloy wheels. And that's it. That's what it said. Oh, it also said a 6x4, because at the higher gross weights, anything over 80, you really need a 6x4. A 6x2 won't cut it. And I threw on some super singles because I like being different every once in a while. See if we can see them. Nice view of them here. Yeah, so super singles, they are 445/50, so they're quite low profile, but they're about the size of a European car. So they're pretty chunky. And right, well, I mean, they're getting me amazing fuel mileage right now. I'm not using any diesel just to sit here and wait. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop out the cabin and go talk to the foreman and see if there's anything going on. So I'll be right back. And welcome back. And that was a rather fruitless conversation, unfortunately. Checked the itinerary. They really don't have much going on today. Thanks so much. Maybe try again in a few days. There's a ship that might be arriving. That's always good. I like the word might. But he did say at least I could focus on my English literacy test, because the government might be introducing that for truck drivers. So yeah. Right, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump back in the cabin. I'm gonna go get myself a job somewhere else. I mean, I think that sounds like a plan. So, yeah, let's tell you what we'll do first. Let's go here and let's find somewhere else that might offer me some grain hauling. The rail export's probably a decent bet. Okay, let's go. It's an hour away. Yeah, that should kill a bit of time. It's for me. Tea. I might also want to pick up some oh, let's see, pick up some fuel. I got plenty of motion lotion. I've got more than half a tank. How about that? More concerned with our cement mixer. Is he still circling? Let's see if we see him. I think Phil will have to wait and see if he's going to circle again, just to make sure that he's okay, you know. But I also really want to get on the road and get a trip done. Right. Well, oh, there he is! Yay! He probably wonders why I'm honking him. In fact, he might be coming across to deport me just right now. Okay, let's back out the way we came and let's mate like a tree and get on out of here. Or is it mate like a baby and cry myself to sleep? It says stop, so we shall stop. There's a whole bunch of good grief. Welcome to America. Look at the stop signs. Wow. Oh, excuse me. Bit of a hiccup there. I don't feel like I've spent a good couple hours in the game just waiting around for hoping for some business, but I think a lot of that is when you're an owner operator. Of course, I'm not. I work for a company here. Well, I'm liveried up with the company. Yeah. Let's say something jovial to these fine chaps on the left. My finest accent on. Alright, mate. Want some chicken McNuggets? That's probably a no. Okay. Let's go. I have to go. How far am I away? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So going back to AI, let's just switch topics there again. So going back to AI and designing the spec of the truck, there's a big caveat. In fact, let's use the right hand name. There's a big caveat with any AI chat assistant or something similar, and that is that they are confidently wrong. And if you've been around people or things that are very confident but sometimes get things wrong, you'll understand that they can be very convincing. And I'm not referencing anything in particular right now, because a lot of politicians can be confidently wrong. A small number can confidently lie. And a small number lies so transparent that you know it's an outright lie, and people still think it's the truth. Like tariffs. A good thing. I'm back on that subject. I gotta get off that subject. I'm just appalled. The instability and the assumption that a little bit of short-term gain. I'm just like, yeah, okay. When Walmart starts running out of shotgun shells, when you can't buy an oil filter for what you thought was an American pickup truck, but this oil filters are made somewhere else, like Mexico, I think that's maybe when this truth bomb will finally arrive. Another stop sign. Okay. Oh, I stopped close enough. I'm bored of stop signs. I'm getting a good roundabout here. It's not what I know. Okay. I don't know why I stopped there. That's not a stop sign. This is a stop sign. Well, since I stopped back there, I think that counts as stopping here, right? I feel like going the wrong way.
Turn left.
This is a stop sign. It will